During this competition, members of this very audience will have the opportunity to come on stage and compete in this tournament. Give it up for yourselves, because you're the competitors in this tournament. So here's how it's gonna work. We have a variety of martial arts themed competition and Dragon Ball Z, obviously, themed competitions for you to compete in. Who here has seen Dragon Ball Z? Oh, good. You may recall in the Majin Buu saga, the way that they qualified for the tournament was each person who wanted to compete came up and they hit a pad as hard as they can. That pad measured the velocity of their punch. Well, as a martial artist, I have some special training gear, and one of the pieces of equipment I have are special wrist sensors that will measure how hard you hit the bag. So if you want to compete in the tournament, what we're going to do is have you line up to the left side of the stage, and one at a time, come up and hit the bag as hard as you can. The top 5 most powerful punches will get to compete in the tournament. Welcome to the Dragon Ball Z World Martial Arts Tournament. Whoever is MomoCon staff, if y'all want to figure out fire safety and make sure, probably don't block the doors, guys. That's my guess. My guess is don't block the doors, so leave space at the doors. Let me set up the sensors, and then I'm going to call you up. We are going to be having you go through pretty quickly. What's going to happen is you are going to come up. I'm going to put a wristband on you. You're going to punch the bag that my good friend Noah, claps for Noah.
Woo!
My good friend Noah's going to hold the bag. You're going to punch it one time. Anime-eyed girl with the pink hair will announce your score. If you're one of the top 5, we're going to hand you a sticky note, and you're just going to stand over here to the side. If anybody beats the lowest score of the top 5, that person will just step down, and that other person will take their place. Make sense? Cool. First person, go ahead and come on up. Let me get these sensors set up. Real quick, whenever you come up, I'm going to hand you a wristband. Put it on whichever hand you want to punch with. So if you're right-handed, put it on your right hand, left hand, or whatever one you want to punch with. First punch. That was my fault. We didn't hit start. Now, first punch. It didn't register.
Must be off the
He
chart.
put the sensor in backwards. That was, yeah. That was my fault. I was talking to you guys. Okay.
20.2.
20 miles per hour.
Great job.
I just write that on a sticky note and then pause next. Yeah, you just stand right there. All right, next up. Wristband on. Do I need this one? Yeah, probably. Excellent. Go for it.
14.9.
Oh, I'm stronger than you.
Next up, let's go, let's go, let's go.
I'm stronger than you.
I just set them right here for me. Yeah, just throw it, slide it right on. Perfect, turn it over for me. All right, next.
13.7.
Applause for each competitor.
Yay.
All right, just set it right there for me, okay?
Anyway?
Yeah, whichever way you want that one on. All right, and then we're going to take this wrist facing down for me.
Yeah.
That should be fine.
They're lining up.
And that's silicone, it won't scratch anything. All right, next.
27.2.
Just drop that right here for me. Next up,
And I got you.
we've got a Super Saiyan in the house. Oh, actually, just pull yours down. Oh, okay. You can.
Power up.
All right, power up and go hit that bag.
13, so I can sit down.
I think so.
Fair enough.
11.9. Yeah.
All right. Drop the sensor and the thing right there. Where's the... Okay. Next up. Yeah. Wherever you want to, wherever you're comfortable with it. I'm just gonna slide that right here. All right. Hey, Noah, come a little more to the center of the stage for me.
12.7.
One thing, remember guys, this is a measure of speed, not strength. So, you want one more go? I feel like you feel cheated by that.
I didn't know that either.
I did say that at the beginning, but I'm just giving y'all one more. 1 sec. No, wait. And go.
14.4.
There we go. All right, you're currently top 5, so if you want to jump over there. Next up. All right, honey, you're up. All right, let's do it.
15.3.
All right, and competitors, if you want to arrange yourself from like highest to lowest to make it easy to tell. Next up. Let's just slide that on.
So you should be.
Perfect. All right.
$8.6.
Give him applause. Give him a hand.
Great job.
Next up, just set that right there. All right, guys, I see 6 people, so whoever's lowest score, drop off for me. Next up.
Yeah, you sit down.
Would you throw that on? Just slide it on.
Okay, this one.
Drop this in. All right. Come on, get it.
16.9.
All right. To be clear, guys, I want you to go as quickly as possible because we got a long line at the 30-minute mark. I have to cut it off for the next part of the competition. So, quick as possible, please. Slide that on for me.
How many lefties we got in the house?
We got a lefty. Other side, wrist down. Go for it. I'm going to put some music on.
14.6. I think so. Is anyone lower than 14.6?
I think we're at the lowest.
Oh, no.
14.9.
Okay. Good job. Great job.
Good try. That's good. That's fine. And wrist down. Right there. Go for it.
12.7.
All right.
Round of applause, everyone.
Next up. Slide that on. Wrist facing down for me. No, that's good. Just for me to slide that in. All right. Noah, center the stage for me. Get right here on the center. That'll be easiest for people to see. Do it.
14.3.
14.3. Next up. What's the current lowest score? 14.9. So we need a 15 to qualify at this point. Whichever hand. All right. Wrist facing down. And here we go. 18 miles per hour.
Yeah! Yay, Gray!
All right. What's the next lowest score? What is it? 15.3? We need a 15.4 to qualify. Go for it.
13.
Next up. Drop that there for me. Slide that on. Wrist facing down for me. And go.
11.5.
All right, give him a hand. Next up. Slide that on. And face your hand down. And go.
12.
12 miles per hour. Slide this on for me. All right, and go.
9.8.
Slide that on for me. And go.
17.
Oh, I think we got somebody qualified. All right, what's the next lowest score? What is it? Hold on. What's the next? 16.9. We need a 17 to qualify now. Slide that on.
7.2.
All right, good to go. Just hand that to me. Next up. Slide that on. One more try for me.
14.4.
All right, just hand that to me. Next up.
9.9.
Slide that on for me. And face your wrist down. It's a Mario. Slide on.
9.5.
Next up. Slide that on.
16.1.
So close, so close. Now go ahead.
We're ready. 13.4.
Good. Next up.
14.9.
Next.
11.5.
Slide that on for me. Go for it. On time. Good.
16.3.
All right, next up. Yeah, you can do that each time.
14.7.
All right, this guy couldn't put on the wristband without taking off his shirt, so I predict a high score.
15.4.
Oh, not a bad score, not a bad score. All right, go. Trade.
18.
Oh, we got a qualifier. That's fine, yeah. All right, good to go.
12.1.
All right, you got it. Put that on for me.
13.2.
Excellent. Go ahead. Yeah. We're like moving now.
8.4.
Good to go.
9.3.
Perfect.
Nine point six.
Go.
5.2.
All right, next up. Slide it on. What's up?
11.8.
Go.
$12.8.
Next up. Slide that on for me.
13.2.
No, whatever you want. I mean, yeah, don't kill anyone. Slide that on for me.
10.2.
Yeah. Slide that for me.
Great job.
And wrist down.
19.6.
Woo! We have another competitor. I expect there's some powering up or something.
I'm saying I'm all about power. I ain't about speed.
Wrist down.
Oh, wait, it said 19.7, but it said 19.7 actually.
Was that his punch? Did he punch it?
Yeah, I think that clears out. That's what the last one said. He had 19.9, so apparently I just cleared out.
Oh, it wasn't cleared out. So yeah, you gotta. Here we go.
15.7.
15.7.
This one, it didn't register. It looked great.
Just so you know, it has to be a punch. It won't register back fists. Okay.
20.8.
Oh! Did you already get on? Did I already put the sensor in? You're good. Sensors. Broly sensor. I need a sensor. No, it's all good.
So stressed out.
Yeah, I understand.
Okay, we're ready now.
All right, just slide it on.
12.9.
All right, good. Slide that on. And face your wrist down for me.
17.4.
Oh, that was awesome. Hey, what do we need to qualify at this point? So you need an 18.1 to qualify at the moment. There's 5, right? No, we have 2 18. Yes. We'll figure it out, and it'll probably figure out in the wash. We'll see. Good. Slide that
16.
on. Nice. All right.
Woo! 11.1.
Slide that on. And right here. All right, go get it for me.
14.6.
I'm telling y'all, it's all about the speed. Go for it. Slide that on.
10.8.
Sweet. Slide that up for me.
18.2.
That's the current low. The current low is a 19.7, so you have to have 19.8 or higher. 19.8 miles per hour.
13.3.
Slide that on for me. $12.4. Yep. Slide that on. Excellent.
12.2.
Next up.
Doctor.
Let's slide that on. Wrist down. There. Good to go.
13.7.
Slide that on for me. Nope.
16.4.
Perfect. Next up.
9.
All right. All you. Slide that on for me. Anyway, it's fine.
14.3.
And wrist facing down. Perfect. All right. Good to go. Ooh, we got some cell music going here. Go for it. Slide that on for me. Anyway, it's fine.
6.2.
Good to go. Slide that on. Anyway. Yep.
14.8.
Let me get the wristband. Go for it. Slide that on for me. Anyway.
10.6.
Let me do a quick time check, see where we're at. We've got 6 minutes, at which point we will have to cut off the qualifiers to move on to the main event. So just giving a heads up. Oh, good. Slide on. Anyway, it's fine.
Anywhere I feel like stepping.
Yeah, you can just stand around the stage.
It's over 9,000.
Pause, pause.
It was a 0, and when you change the number before you hit anything,
All right.
something happens.
Just read it. All right, go now. Sorry.
19.5.
19.6 is the current lowest score. So close. That's because the other people are doing wrong. Slide that on for me.
20.5.
All right, you're good. Slide that up. All right. Hey, Thor is about power, not about speed. Grab that wristband. Slide that for me. You just set your stuff here.
17.9. We got 4 minutes.
Slide that on.
16.9.
Go for it. Let me get that wristband.
12.8.
No, it's all good. All right, did you throw that on for me? When you come to stage, just set your stuff down and slide the wristband on any way is fine. I'll put the sensor in. Lightning round, quick as possible, guys. Slide that on for me, any way is fine.
Yeah. 18.5.
Have that. Quick as possible, guys. Up, punch, go. Slide that on for me, please.
24.7.
Whoa!
24.
Hope you're ready for the backflip competition. I'm kidding.
12.5.
Let me grab that wristband. All right, next up, go ahead. Slide that on anyway for me.
10.7.
Good to go. Wristband, please. Wristband. Okay.
I asked for it first.
Fair enough. Go ahead. Slide that on anyway.
10.7.
Perfect. Oh,
19.2.
anyway. So close. Go for it. What's the current lowest score, by the way?
The current lowest score is 20.5.
20.5. You need a 20.6 to
Yeah,
qualify.
17.1. 2 minutes.
2-minute countdown, guys. 2-minute warning.
15.2.
All right, go for it. Slide that out for me.
15. 11.2.
Slide that on anyway for me.
14.5.
Perfect. Go for it.
We're ready.
Slide that on anyway for me.
9.9. 1 minute,
Quickly go.
guys.
Go, 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 go.
5.6.
Slide on for me anyway. Go. Slide that on for me anyway.
19.3.
Oh, so close. Slide
Yep.
that on for me anyway.
11.3.
That's good.
We just hit 9 o'clock.
All right, 3 more, and then I got to cut it off. So 1, 2, and 3. So sorry, the rest of you. We have to cut off a certain time, though, to make time for the rest of the competition.
13.7.
And last one.
9.3.
And our final challenger.
12.3.
Well done. Give a round of applause to all of our challengers. I'm very sorry to those who were not able to get up here, but due to time constraints, we have to move on to the next portion of our competition. If I can have our finalists come across the stage. Ladies and gentlemen, give a round of applause to the finalists. All right, so I know what you're all wondering is, what's next? So it's not just about speed to win a martial arts competition. You also have to have balance. So, I'm going to be asking each of you to participate in the Ginyu Force Balance Challenge. As you know, each of the Ginyu Force members has an iconic pose. And we're going to ask each of these fine competitors to do each pose with bowls of rice on the back of their hands. You have to strike, that was louder. You have to strike all 5 poses without dropping a bowl. Every bowl you drop lowers your score. If you get all 5, you score full marks for this challenge. I don't have a light, so I'm going to project real quick. You've got 5 poses. 1, cross arm. You will be doing this like this, because you have to have the bowls in the back of your hand. 2. 3. You don't have to get that one. 4. And 5. And with Ginyu. I will do it in front of you, so you don't have to remember, okay?
30 seconds.
Yes. Also, it is timed. You have 30 seconds to get all 5 poses. You just have to strike it, and then we'll say, go on to the next one. I'll demonstrate once. If you can just hit the number 1 on
The number 1 on the keyboard. As soon as you say it.
First up, let's see, what was starting with the last place was down here, right? All right. I'm going to set them on the back of your hands. Now, if you want to walk over here to the center of the stage, I can set them on after you get there. Here.
Okay, is that real life? We're gonna have a very messy stage.
All right. And ready, on the music. Full marks. Next up, Broly. Yeah. Have you hold this?
Yes.
All right. And hit it for me. One sec.
Oh. You're just getting some training in right now. This is nothing.
Just see the music. We don't have to worry about the other part. All right. Good. Hit it. out of 5, not bad.
4 out of 5. Yes.
All right, and give a round of applause for the Ginyu Force Balance Challenge. 5, 4, 3, 2. 1 second, I'm just writing down the scores. This is how Krillin sings. Okay. Now, who here knows what happens at the beginning of a Dragon Ball Z fight? Before you can fight, you have to power up. Now, it just so happens, it's difficult to measure the way that humans power up, but this is something called a decibel meter, and it measures the volume of your scream. So let me have you guys line up that side of the stage, and I'm going to have you come in the same order you did the last time, so just go ahead and line up right here. I'm going to have you come one at a time. You're going to stand on this blue X. Now, there's an important thing, ladies and gentlemen. Just so you have an idea, 100 decibels is considered generally loud. So that's kind of your baseline, just so you know what we're looking at here. This measures the maximum volume that comes into it at any given time until I reset it. So what that means is, audience, I have to ask for you to be silent until after they've screamed and we've reported the score. Sound good? Okay. It's going to be the maximum individual sound. So you don't actually have to like hold it for any given time. You can just go, ah, one time, and that's it. I got aided by the mic. So. Ah! 111.2. Yeah, if you can do that. And Anime Eye Girl is going to hand you a sticky with your new number, which is going to be this, so I can put them in the computer afterwards. Yeah. No cheering. No cheering. We got it. This is sound-based, guys. $110. $102.4. $104.0. 115.2. A round of applause for the Power Up Challenge. Now, the last part of the competition. First, let me get your scores real quick, because I don't want to forget them. Let me read off from 111.2. Next number, who's number 4? Or who went second, I mean? Second? 110. This is the slightly unorganized part of the presentation, guys. Then 102.4. Then Joker was 104. And then 115.2. All right.
We take care of our.
This is a close race. You guys are actually really close in the scoring right now. Okay, the next portion of the event. I need music to talk about this. It doesn't feel inspiring when it's silent. For the next portion of the tournament is the Punching Flurry Challenge. Using the sensors from before. This time you will be armed with both wristbands, and you will have 30 seconds to punch as many times as you can into this bag. These sensors will count how many punches you do, and the total amount of punches will equate to your score. I want to let you know, as somebody who's done this many times, if you haven't trained martial arts and you haven't punched things very often, 30 seconds is a long time whenever you're expending that much energy. But it should be fun. Let me get the sensor set up real quick. Now don't start yet. Here's the way it's going to work. You're going to hear this music. It's 30 seconds long. I'm going to let you hear what it sounds like so you know where it starts and ends. When you hear the gong and the music stop, Noah's going to yank that bag away from you. Show me how it's done, Noah. Boom. Yanked. And you will stop punching. This is what it's going to sound like. It's really long when you actually do it. That's how long you have to punch. Good luck. All right, as soon as you hear the music start, and let's crank that music up, you start. 3, 2, 1. Come on, give him a hand. This is really hard. Mike, there it is. Still tallying, and 181 punches. That is respectable, my friend. Oh, by the way, can I go ahead and get a hand for Noah here? This sucks. This is a really rough job. Whenever he volunteered, I was like, you poor sap, you have no idea what you're volunteering for. All right, next up.
Take it.
It was nice knowing you, Noah.
Same way, should just be. Yep.
Noah, Noah, Noah.
They want me to win.
We're about to begin. As soon as you hear the music start, go.
Oh my gosh, it keeps going up.
It's over 9,000. I'm kidding. 164 punches.
So that's one, right?
Yeah, that's the last event. So we'll just have to tally up the scores here. Oh, am I dropping sensors everywhere? Krillin's messing everything up. This is why I die all the time. Remember, it's as many as you can do as quick as you can. When the music starts, you go. When I say stop, you stop, all right? All right. Now, absolute silence so we can hear the music start and then start cheering. Go! That's exhausting, right?
Amazing.
Test, test, test. 146 punches. Now, those of you who've done this already, how tiring was that, by the way?
Dog, I'm about tired as fuck.
Can you say it? Can you say it?
How tiring was that for you?
Kakarot.
How tiring was that for you?
Very.
Very. All right, next up. Noah, how are you feeling?
Dude, I feel great. I could do this all day.
Give it a hand for Noah.
Got it?
Yeah, paper towel.
Yeah. I wish I had that. This is your workout. You can do it.
All right, once again, silence until you hear the music start, and then you can start cheering. Go, 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 go! 123 punches. Give it up. All right. It's Dad's turn. Are you a dad?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay, I heard dad from the audience, so I just went with it.
That's a great assumption.
All right, all right, all right. Our final competitor of our final event, and then we will tally up the results. Super Saiyan Dad coming in. All right, silence until the music starts, and then y'all can get hype in here, okay? It's still calculating, still calculating. 155 punches. All right, if I can have the challengers come over here and let me see your scores. Are we at 155? Whoops. Oh, we can, well, that's not long enough. Let's let that go while I calculate scores here. 155. I have 184, yeah. Who was the second person? What's his name? 146. We are tabulating the final scores now. Okay. All right. Before we deliver the results, I want to shamelessly plug my wife, Anime-Eyed Girl, who is the sponsor of this particular panel. If you like anime box sets, go on Anime-Eyed Girl Twitter page. That's at Anime-Eyed Girl. Follow, like, and retweet the pinned tweet. And there's, like, she's constantly giving away box sets on there. So if you like free stuff, go follow. And now to the results. After all of the scores have been tabulated, there is a tie for third and second place together. But since only first place gets an actual prize, we're just going to give the tie for second place. Tied for second place is the Joker and Dad. And the winner of the Dragon Ball Z World Martial Arts Tournament and the winner of our Master Roshi pop figure is none other than Broly!
Yeah!
Give it up for Broly! Thank you all for joining us. Thank you for joining the Dragon Ball Z World Martial Arts Tournament. We hope you will join us for tournaments in the future. Thank you, MomoCon. Thank you, Atlanta. And have a good day.